What's up, guys? It's Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another Marvel Legends series review. This time of the 3-pack Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. This comes with Bullseye, Elektra, and Daredevil. He is on the new buck, so he is pinless. We have our side product image of Daredevil throwing his chucks out. We have the back, which shows Bullseye, Daredevil, and Elektra with all of their included accessories. Here's your Bullseye and Elektra with the separate head sculpt, katana. Her two sides, fisted hands. His, I guess they're actually nightsticks, even though they resemble nunchucks. Throwing swords. And then you have the Elektra and Bullseye image on that side. On the back, you just have your regular information you get. So now let's crack this thing open and see what it looks like on the inside. I like showing off the new packaging. So on the inside, that comes separate, which are the nunchucks and hands. So make sure you don't accidentally throw those away. They were just loose on the inside of the box. And then these sit in the front, which are your different accessories. Let's go over some accessories quick. So here are the cables that attach to his chucks for throwing. Not sure I'll be able to focus in on the actual cable due to how thin it is. There we go. You can see it has a nice detail to it. You get that one. You get this one. His two chucks with the ports to port this into. So if you want to do that, you plug in there and plug in there. It actually snaps into place. This top one didn't. There we go. Be very careful with this that you don't break it. So you have a gripping hand for the extra hand and a fist hand. Fist hand is left, gripping hand is right. Daredevil's accessories. Let's go over Elektra's accessories. Awesome head sculpt there. Look how nice and detailed. This is what a female figure's face is supposed to look like. Marvel Legends, it's an amazing job. You can see the bandana ties coming out between her hair. This is phenomenal. This is probably hands down my favorite female head sculpt. The hair, the way it's textured and detailed with the band coming out. This is a very, very good job. Well done to the Marvel Legends team. This looks amazing. So then we got our two fisted hands. Size, I'll need to heat this up, cool it off, get it to go straight again. Always an issue, especially now they're using softer plastic, probably to save money or resource stuff through the pandemic. But I just wish they'd harder plastic for these. And this one's fairly straight, has a little curve to it. And then her katana. has a very nice silver paint job to it. I'm not sure if the size had that. They do. They have the same paint job. It's just harder to see because of how small they are. That is awesome paint for a weapon. As you can see, this is thick. In the middle, it doesn't enable it to warp so much. Now, last accessories are going to be bullseyes. His hand throwing the knives. Awesome looking effect piece. See if I can focus in on this guy. There we go. Sorry about the delay with that. You have this knife for bullseye here, and it unfocused. Awesome looking knife. Bullseye comes with this pointing finger. Left fist. Right gripping hand. And a unmasked battle damaged. As you can see, his left eye is black and blue. Look at that detail. And the paint applications of the mouth. The lips. These head sculpts are absolutely great. I mean, it almost looks like a real tongue inside of his mouth. That's how good of a job they did with that paint. All right, now let's check out these figures, guys. Alright, gotta start off with the Daredevil. So, this, I know a lot of people said that they don't like the figure due to the fact that the Daredevil logo is so hard to see with the way that it's painted. And I thought the same thing. But in hand, it is very noticeable. Extremely noticeable. Like, it doesn't even look identical to the images I saw, because I can pick it out. It doesn't look blended into the paint in the slightest. It looks really good. Awesome looking Daredevil figure here. So let's go over articulation. Head can only look up that far. Down that far. You do not get much head movement. Let's just... Oh, might be able to get some more. Yep. I got a little more out of it. Because there is a joint that was a little tight. It doesn't look down very far, but it can look up a decent amount. Arms go slightly, just ever so slightly above 90. As you can see there. Peg allows it to move slightly up. We have a butterfly joint, bicep rotation, pinless buck, and double jointed elbows. If I can get it to move without popping out his bicep. because it looked like it was about to pop. Let's try the other one. There we go. Double jointed bicep or double jointed elbow that can move in that far. The bicep does actually stop the movement, though the joint itself can move further. Arm rotates freely around. You have your standard wrist hinge that rotates freely. You have a diaphragm joint along with ab crunch that enables him to look down that far and back that far. He does not have waist rotation, so he rotates only specifically at the diaphragm joint, which sounds a little tight. You have leg kicks up that far, back that far. You got thigh cut. Leg can come out to the side that far. Double jointed knee. Boot cut. Ankle rocker. Ankle hinge. And a toe cut. I love this on all figures. It just makes dynamic posing so much easier to do. Standstill walking motion you can do easier because it can actually balance on the toe instead of just putting the toe. So normally if you're trying to get a walking pose on, you got to do something like that where the toe is on the ground and he's balancing solely on one foot. So toe on the ground, balancing on one foot. Let's see if I can get him to stand like so. Now with this ankle rotation or the toe hinge, you can actually use the toe to balance to get a more accurate walking motion, which is awesome. Awesome that they include that. As you can see there. So now we're going to go over Elektra. She has very limited head movement because of her hair. She can look down that far, up that high. New pinless buck. Female buck, Shrek buck, I'm assuming. It looks to be as though it is. Arm goes just slightly higher than 90. Bicep joint, or bicep swivel. Arm can freely go around if you move her head out of the way. Both do. Double jointed. Elbow for a female figure is awesome. Finally get some good range out of that. You have your same wrist hinge as per all Marvel Legends. You have a diaphragm cut, and if this is the Shriek body, you don't get any waist rotation. Leg kicks up that far. Only back that far. Comes out to the side that far. You got hip rotation. Double jointed knee. No boot cut. Ankle hinge that has some extremely gummy plastic. So a little worried to move that around too much. And your ankle rocker. Now another thing to note for the head, it's not something I normally go over. Another amazingly beautifully done head sculpt. But this head cannot freely look left to right because of the hair. You can get some movement to that side, and that's about as far as it can go. The hair is on the chest here blocking it, but you cannot get it because of the hair in the back here to look much further left or to her right shoulder than that. There is Katana, or I keep on calling. I think I actually called her Katana at the beginning, and if I did, I apologize for that. Oh no, it is Elektra. Let's put these two back here. Give me some room to go over Bullseye now. Bullseye is the only one of these figures that is not on a new buck, but it is not something I am overly concerned about. He is a figure that was very pricey for a while, although this is on his modern look and not his classic look, which is the blue here. But it does give you a new look. His belt is extremely high on his body. Let's try to get that down. Is it supposed to be? Is that really how it's supposed to be? Now I gotta look at product images. No, it is not. So this should come down over the thigh more, and I should work this belt down. There we go. That looks better. Thought it looked a little off. So here is Bullseye. Can look up that far. Down that far. Arms go slightly above 90. He has a butterfly joint. Doesn't look like it puts too much cut in the actual lines of his paint. It doesn't make it look horrible, though it does make it go off a little bit. As you can see, as you spread the joint out, it covers the white and doesn't look off in the back. Bicep swivel, joint are pinned, double jointed elbows. It's the same body mold again as the old Bullseye. Wrist hinge, wrist freely rotates in a circle, so does the arm. We got ab crunch, you can look forward that far back. Waist rotation, it looks like he does. The belt, you have to move the belt out of the way. As you can see, it's putting some stress on that belt. It does pop on a peg right here. So you can remove the belt, but it could break that peg off if you try forcing it too much. So you got thigh cut. I'm not going to play with that too much because of, again, the same issue. Could ruin the belt. Double jointed knee. Let's try the other leg that the belt is not attached to get accurate determination off of leg movement. Leg goes out that far. Hardly back at all. Kicks out to the side that far. Again, double jointed knee. Boot cut. It was very hard to see. I didn't think he was going to have it, but he has boot cut. Ankle rocker. And hinge. Alright, that's it for the review, guys. My rating on this 3-pack is it's an absolute must-buy. It originally sold out on Pulse. They made other copies and made those available. This Daredevil, classic Daredevil, on the new Vulcan body mold is amazing. You get the Elektra on the new Shriek body mold, which is also very amazing. And another reprint on the modern body for Bullseye is awesome. So I would suggest if you can still pick this up, I think it was $75. If you're a Pulse Premium member, you get the free shipping. And if not, I'm not sure what the shipping would cost on something as big as a 3-pack, but it's something to look into. I would really suggest picking this 3-pack up, guys. These are awesome accessories, these nunchucks. I'm going to give this rating a 9 out of 10. If Bullseye would have been on a new the new Vulcan buck or a new buck that was pinless, easy 10 out of 10. That is the only thing I can down on this product. The head sculpt's phenomenal. Only slopped paint I saw was on Bullseye. His head looks a little sloppy. The Bullseye on itself isn't white as the rest of the paint. You can see the black bleeds through a little bit. Other than that, amazing paint elsewhere. I showed off the head sculpts. The heads look phenomenal. You get a ton of accessories. I would pick it up. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Please stay tuned at the end to see some posed pictures of these figures. And then if you enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from me and want to be notified as I release, please subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. See ya.